All right, Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And this is going to be a quick lesson. As you can see here, I have this article pulled up here from mystateline.com. And we were actually going into this a little bit in our camp yesterday. We had the Elder Malcolm there. We had, a couple of the older brothers, the elder brother speaking on it, the elder brother Kapatazai and the elder brother Jeremiah, as you know him, Murph, here in the Chicago camp. And, we were really going into how this cash bail system is going to be eliminated. And with that, it's going to be coupled with, a bunch of things that, police really can't detain certain people for. And this is really just going and adding to the violence, all right, and the chaos and the all around wickedness that's going to grow in these last days, man. All right. More and more violence it's going to come forth onto the earth, man. And we live here in Illinois. Excuse me. We live here in Illinois and in Chicago. And this place is already violent as hell. So, these things that are being signed and then going to come into effect starting January 1st, all right, they're going to bring forth a lot of destruction. And this is when we're really going to have to really utilize wisdom, man. All right. And as I said in our group, leave people alone, man. All right, because there's a lot of accounts on here that are not going to be charged. You can't be detained. All right. And a lot of the prisoners, there's going to be a lot of prisoners let loose. All right. So 2023 is going to be a crazy year if we make it to that, if we make it there, man. And once we get there, Apostle Harm likes to deem his years, all right, through the Spirit, all right, as we get closer to prophecy. All right, so, but, if we get to and go into 2023, it's gonna be a crazy year, because then we have the digital currency coming out in December. All right, so everything is about to take a turn, all right, for the worse, for the wicked, and this is actually a good thing for the righteous, because this is letting us know we're getting closer to our salvation, man. All right, so I'm gonna read a little bit of this article. It says on January 1st, 2023. Illinois jails will turn many prisoners loose. An Illinois criminal justice reform law will do away with the cash bail system on January 1st, 2023. So when you get arrested for certain things, you're not going to be held because a lot of Jake don't have money to pay the bail. So they're going to eliminate that. And you're going to be let back out onto the street. All right. Niggas that have did complete wickedness and evil. All right. In Esau society, all right, it gives you a list of the things that you're not going to sit in jail for. A lot of the things are going to bring forth a lot of judgment, man. All right. It says the reform law will do away with the cash bail system on January 1st, 2023. Excuse me. Which means suspects charged with certain felonies, including second-degree murder, aggravated battery, and arson, will be released without bail. Now, listen to this. This is going to get crazy, man. Approximately 400 criminal defendants will be released back into the community. Winnebago County State's Attorney Jane Hanley. Anyone sitting in jail right now with all these pending charges, they're going to be let out. Johnson County Sheriff Peter Sopzak said, the gates are open and they're going to be let out onto the streets. One part of the 611-page amendment to the House Bill 163, a massive police reform. All right, so this is going out to direct and guide the police from now on going into 2023. And they're going to be told they're not able to pursue certain suspects doing certain things, man. And it's going to say it. A massive police reform initiative introduced by the Illinois Legislative Black Caucus is the Pretrial Fairness Act, which would abolish cash bail, The aim of the legislation was set free certain criminal offenders without having to wait in jail for their court date because they can't afford bond. And that's when a lot of these niggas is gonna flee to the other states. So they're gonna do their wickedness. They're gonna beat people. You know, the second degree murder, all these different things, and they're just going to go on the run. All right, because they're gonna get let right out. You see, Governor J.B. Pritzker, signed the law in February saying transforming the pretrial detention system so low-income people aren't thrown behind bars while only the wealthy walk free, diverting low-level drug crimes into substance treatment programs and reducing excessive stays in prison. Advocates for the abolishment of cash bail view it as a pillar of institutional racism within the criminal justice system, because a lot of Jake, compared to the Edomite counterparts, have went to jail, and the Edomite was able to pay the cash to get out, and Jake wasn't. So they're eliminating this all in general, this cash bail system, which is going to lead to a lot of a lot of crime, man. Because people are just gonna do the crime, get out, and then never go back to court, man, and run. That's what's coming, man. All right. It says that's just inequitable that some people get to be free because they have money and other people have to remain incarcerated, which has all kinds of terrible consequences for people's ability to work, for their housing. Their whole families suffer, said Ben Rudell, ACLU of Illinois, according to WLS. Instead, a judge would issue pretrial release conditions for offenders, something local pastors have been pushing for, saying the charge is necessary to improve the criminal justice system. However, Hanley says the law prohibits judges from considering each case on its own merits and applying the law accordingly. So this is for everyone. The Safety, Accountability, Fairness, and Equity Today Act, SAFE-T Act, would restrict which crimes a person can be arrested for and would free those in custody for 12 offenses, including second-degree murder, aggravated battery, and arson without bail, as well as drug-induced homicide, kidnapping, burglary, robbery, intimidation, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing and eluding, drug offenses, and threatening a public official. Even though aggravated battery is a violent offense that is a forcible felony, a person can get probation for it. Champaign County State Attorney Julia Rett said to Wix, it's not a detainable offense under the new statute. Felony murder would still require suspects to remain incarcerated until their court hearing, and those charged with domestic violence would be held in custody for 24 to 48 hours. But only if the prosecution proves that the suspect is a danger to the safety of a specific identifiable person or persons, Haley pointed out. Imagine a defendant who murdered his wife, to whom he no longer poses a threat, being released because of this ridiculously limited legal standard. That is what's coming. All right, a lot of violence, a lot of chaos, and people are going to really take advantage of this and use this, all right, because these people are wise to do evil in this society. So it's going to be more, the level of violence is going to go up, all right? The Lord said there would be perilous times that come in these last days. Let's grab that real quick. All right, this is just going to usher in more violence and more judgment. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days, which was the days we're living in now, the time period we're living in now, the last days, all right, of what? Of America, Babylon the Great. All right, this is the end of this society, this kingdom over here in the Western Hemisphere, man, that has been ruling this great empire that was prophesied to raise up in these last days. All right, known as Babylon the Great. All right. There's perilous times coming to this land. All right. There's more uproars of the people coming to this land. Read 2 Ezra 15 and 16. It's going to get to the point where what people are going to start, and it's already going on, as I've been hearing from brothers, people are kicking doors in because people are suffering in this society, man. Okay. So with this new law signed into effect, people are going to really take advantage of this. These people are wise to do evil, man. You see? This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. Let's go into that word perilous real quick. And I don't want to make this too long. Perilous, hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage times. These niggas like to call themselves savages. All right. Everyone is going to become a savage because these people don't have the truth. So they cannot operate off of the spirit. All right. So everybody's going to be forced into carnality, man. All right. And that's why the Lord told us in Isaiah 33:6 that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times and strength of salvation. Why? Because we understand how to walk in the spirit. These people don't. So they're going to go ahead and take advantage of these laws, and they're going to commit these crimes. All right. And flee, knowing that they're not going to be held on a cash bail, man. All right. This is the times we're coming into. This is why it's very crucial that we walk in wisdom now. Okay? We cannot continuously always operate in the flesh. We have to learn more and more how to maneuver in the spirit, because this is what's going to keep us stable, and this is what is going to be the strength of our salvation. Read Isaiah 33:6 again. All right? Let's get a couple scriptures on how we can utilize the wisdom, all right, and the spirit, all right, so that we stay out of the way of all these things coming, man. All right, let's go to the book of Ephesians 5 first. This is Ephesians chapter 5 and 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and the Lord Yahushua shall give thee light. Because the Lord's going to give thee what? Wisdom. When you actually utilize and you continuously and learn more and more how to walk in the spirit, which is why we've been given this grace period, which is why we're being given all this time to learn, so that we can utilize what? The spiritual gifts and the wisdom, the knowledge, understanding, the discernment, the discretion in these times to come, going into these last days, because we're about to go through some crazy things, and we're about to see some crazy things. All right, lots of judgment is on its way, and we don't want to be a part of that judgment of the wicked, man. Okay, Esau's about to come down. We have to deal with him. All right, coming down and accusing us as being domestic terrorists, because we completely disagree with the ways this society is ran, because it's wicked, it's evil, and it's counterproductive, and it's contrary to life. So now we're a threat. We got to worry about that. So now we have to continue. We have to go into the walking more and more in wisdom and less in the flesh, man. And these people are emotional, on edge. So this is why the Lord gave us this wisdom, because it's spiritual power in itself, man. Before we actually get the actual powers, man, we're gonna have to learn how to direct this wisdom first, and utilize this wisdom and knowledge and the spirit. All right. Ephesians 5 and 14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and the Lord Yahushua shall give thee light. See then that ye walk circumspectly. Circumspectly means to look around yourself. Make sure you're always aware of your surroundings. We have to do that more and more going into these last days, man. All right, because there's robberies going on. There's going to be more carjackings. There's going to be more kicking doors in. All right. More broad day murders. All right. Now I have the Citizen app, and the shit goes off all the time. I get notifications all the time. All right. All around the city, all different types of shit happening. People dying, people getting stabbed, people getting ran over by cars, people getting all types of things, man. And excuse me, the notifications that have been popping up on my app, which you can download the Citizens app for your city. They may or may not have it, I'm not sure. But it's an app you use, and you can see what's going on and what types of crimes are being committed, because people will record it, what types of things happening around the city. You have carjackings, you have armed robbery, you have stabbings, shootings, killings, you name it, man. Everything, man. And these things have been increasing on this app, man. Why? Because these perilous times are coming, man. All right. Now watch in December when they implement this stuff and get it started. Watch how many people this is gonna knock into a carnal mindset because they're not gonna have nothing, man. Okay. So what's about to go down? What the times about to go into is not gonna be nice. All right, if you're not walking in the spirit, man, because you're gonna make stupid moves, you're gonna say stuff. And it's to myself first and foremost, man. This is what's coming. This is what the Lord's been preparing us for. All right, preparing us how to walk in the spirit, walk with wisdom, knowledge, understanding, discernment, discretion. These things are gonna save our life, man, Lord willing, and help us endure unto the end. All right, Isaiah 33:6 is always in our mind, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. The scripture say it, man. Okay. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. That's that wisdom that we have to utilize. All right. That's described in Isaiah 33:6. Why? Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil. See? This is what see, this is what people don't understand, man. When people start to lose their jobs, when people start to lose their avenue for income, this shit's finna turn up, man. It's already been a turned up year here in 2022, man. Now imagine what's gonna happen next year, man. And we'll be that much closer to getting out of here, man. Lord willing. Because this society doesn't have too much longer, man. And the people are so asleep, they don't understand that this shit is over with, man. And them coming forth with that decree in December just shows you that they don't have a lot of these banking families, the elite banking families, the so-called nobility, all right? The family of the Queen, the Rockefellers, these different kings, so-called kings. The real kings are the Israelite man. All right. So on and so forth. This is a signal to the people that are awake that this place is finished, man. This place is wrapping on up, and our people out here is partying in folly, worried about bullshit. They're about to be taken, man. Okay. But if we continuously walk in wisdom and circumspectly, all right, this is going to strengthen our salvation. It's going to keep us stable, man. Why? Because we'll be following the scripture, Ephesians 5:16, redeeming the time. We'll be redeeming the time. All right, we'll be measuring the time. 2 Ezra, the 9th chapter, to understand what times we're living in. A lot of our people don't understand that, so they're going to be doing stupid shit and get themselves put to death and judged by another crazy motherfucker out here, man. You see? But we're crazy. Nah, we have the greatest wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, discernment, and discretion, and it's going to, Lord willing, save our lives, man. And that is unlike these people. These people are completely through, man. They don't have no wisdom. They don't have no discretion. They don't have no knowledge. They don't have no discernment and understanding of what times we're living in, man. But they'll see soon for our people that's continuously not repenting. All right. Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. That's why I said be filled with the Spirit. The Spirit is going to guide you. Why? Because what? Wisdom will meet you in every thought. You're going to learn how to maneuver around certain situations through wisdom. Okay? So we have to go and learn more and more how to walk in the Spirit, how to utilize wisdom, because these things are going to keep us stable, one. And I'm reiterating this because it's important. Keep us stable, one, and to strengthen our salvation, man. Okay. Let's go to Let's get out of there. Let's go to the book of Sirach 13. Sirach 13:13. It says, observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in the peril of thy overthrowing. That's the days and times and conditions we're coming into. All right. One wrong word to somebody, one wrong look. Now the Lord will be with us and he controls the spirits. But we don't want to test that. We want to make sure we're using wisdom, knowledge, understanding, discernment, and discretion as much as possible with these people, man. Being at peace with all men, including these people that don't know or understand the truth. Okay? Walking wisely amongst them that are without the wisdom that we have. That's in the scriptures. These all these scriptures and all these tactics that the Lord has given us, these spiritual tactics, it's going to come in handy, man. Trust me, and it works. All right, a smooth answer or a soft answer turneth away wrath. That's in the scriptures. All right, we really got to work the spirit, all right, as we go into these last days, man. Okay, we've been given the tools. Will you use them? That is the question, man. Okay. Sirach 13:13, observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in the peril of thy overthrowing. When thou hearest these things, awaken thy sleep. Get ready. Prepare your mind. Wake up. Okay? Because the times we're going into, it's not going to be pretty for a lot of people, because a lot of people don't utilize wisdom. They're carnal. And that's 2/3 of our people, and they're going to be judged for this, man. We have to continuously walk in the spirit, man. Sometimes it's harder than other times, man. All right, this is Sirach 9. Let's see if I can open this chapter up. Sirach chapter 9. We'll start at 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember, they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. So judgment is coming for these people out here, man. The Lord is tired of this shit, man. Judgment's coming. All right, for failure to repent, for failure to come back to their heritage. I'm just talking about 2/3 of our people. The heathens, Esau, they're finished. Nobody cares about them. Okay, we're not worried about them. Let them utilize carnality, because that's all they know. They don't have any God. They don't have no covenant that they're under like us, man. We have standards to come back to. The law, statutes, and commandments, this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding. And 2/3 of our people refuse it. So what's going to happen to them if they don't come back to this? Which the time to come back to this is decreasing. The door is closing. All right? The Lord is maneuvering and putting the spirit on these Edomites, the elite, to come forth with this NWO. They're going forth with it, man. Look what they're doing in December. Look what they're doing going into January, starting January 1st, just here in Illinois. It's going to go nationwide. People are on edge already. Okay? Our goal is to stay completely separated from these people, man, spiritually. We got to go around them. We got to work around them. But start looking at these people in your mind, like while you talking to them, like, nigga, you crazy, man. And a lot of shit they be saying for you to do and all this and that. Don't take heed to these people. Just, yeah, man, yep, and let them go do that, man. You can't tell these people nothing, so what? They're going to have to learn through death by pain, like it tells you in 2nd Esdras, man. They're going to have to learn the judgment through being out here and going through a circumstance that they're not going to use wisdom and knowledge to get through, and they're going to be judged. Because they went about it carnally. All right, now, do you have some of our people that have a little sense, okay, that have been secretly listening, that's going to utilize it? Yeah. But majority of our people, it's about to be bad for them, man. All that partying and glory and glitz and glamour of the women and these men, it's gonna be all to no avail, man. 12, verse 12. Sirach 9 and 12. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished unto their grave. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill. That's a point. That's a speech. That's something of wisdom. Because a lot of these niggas out here have guns in the car on them and the little bags they carry over their shirt or over their that goes over their chest. All right. A lot of notification I received from that Citizens app, all right, are shootings. And then the others are stabbings and then beatings, armed robbery. Okay? Wisdom has to be utilized more and more as we go deeper into these latter days and into the end of this society and this kingdom and the downfall and the financial collapse which is coming. All right? War out here on the streets. Anarchy. We always say this. We've been saying this for years. But we're getting closer and closer to it. So what? We should hone in more into the spirit and utilizing wisdom and knowledge and understanding. To myself, first and foremost, Sirach 9 and 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Be careful how you talking to people out here, man. Leave people alone. Okay? It says, make no fault. All right. If you gotta butter the nigga up. You see, make him feel good so he can get the fuck away from you. If you understand and perceive through the spirit, he can kill you. Okay. You don't want to go up. You don't want to be messing with these crazy ass niggas and wear these shiesties out here. All this stuff, man. Even Esau's on edge. He got guns in his car. All right, you peaceably speak with people and keep it moving, man. Keep your head down. Move with your head down in wisdom. Okay? All right? Sirach 9 and 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. So, when we're in the battlements of the city, which is out in your daily life, amongst these unbelievers, all right, amongst these people that have wicked and demonic spirits on them, amongst these people that are on drugs, okay, these people are liable to do anything, man, because the spiritual demon Satan is in control of them, man. So we utilize the spirit, all right, and we maneuver ourselves around, all right, these people. Okay. Let's see if I had anything else. Let's grab this real quick. When we come into encounters with crazy, dangerous niggas that's mad and emotional. All right, let's get this. This is the book of, and I don't want to drag this on. This is really a lesson on how we have to hone in into the spirit and wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man. This is Proverbs 15, verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Remember these things, man. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. We have to remember these things, man. Wisdom, points of wisdom. How are you going to handle the different situations, man? Right? A nigga's already in his emotions, mad, got a gun, something. You don't know what he got on him. You talk to the man smoothly, man. You butter the man up. Use the wisdom that our forefathers used. Look what Jacob did with Esau. All right, when Esau came to Jacob with men of war with him. Esau came with men of war to Jacob and his children and his family. See? King David played like he was crazy. to get out of a situation. We're going to have to start utilizing different things, man. That's why those things are written. What is it? Romans 15:4, the things written aforetime were written for our learning, that through faith and comfort of the scriptures that we may, let me get it real quick. And I'm going to end it there, man. Because we're going to have to really utilize the lessons and stories and situations and how righteous men handled them in the past. And we're going to have to utilize the things our righteous forefathers did in the past, all right, and bring that type of spirit and thinking into this time, man. All right, especially in these last days we're going into, which are perilous, according to what I read in Timothy's, man. All right, now let's get this and we'll end off here, man. Romans 15:4. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. All the scriptures I read were written before what's written here. Before this written here in Romans, man. Okay, we read in Proverbs, the Proverbs of Solomon. We read in Sirach. All written before what I'm reading now. Romans 15:4, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures, comfort in using them, utilizing them, understanding what's to come if we endure. It says that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. This is our hope. Reading about situations, utilizing them, and handling things the same way our forefathers handled things in the ancient world, just in this time now. Okay? This is why we study. This is why brothers do lessons. This is why exhortation goes out. Because this is all we have to lean on, man, is the spirit in the society. This is what the Lord sent us, the comforter. That's it. Okay? All right, so I'm not going to make this too long. Wisdom has to be utilized more and more to myself, first and foremost. Being in the spirit has to be utilized more and more to myself, first and foremost. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, discernment, and discretion has to be used more and utilized more. We have to work on that to myself, first and foremost, because the trials are coming, the treachery, the bad times, the evil, the wickedness, the collapse of the society, anarchy, war. It's all coming, man, and we're gonna be put into it. We're gonna be we're being battle tested. We're in boot camp now, man. But soon we're gonna be battle tested, man, and go into the live operation of the Lord, man. All right. As soon as this place falls, as soon as things get worse, we're gonna see it, man. The Elder Malcolm always speaks on it, on certain things that are gonna go down in this society when there's lawlessness, which is coming. The elder brother Murph or Jeremiah here in Chicago, the elder brother Kapatazai, the elder brother Bahara, the elders around the nation, the apostles, they all speak on these things coming, man. Because we are in the end of the world. We are in the end of the most wicked, demonic kingdom on earth, man. And right before it goes down, there's going to be a whole bunch of hell and chaos, and it's known as Jacob's trouble, man. And we're going to be right in it. And this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to be the stability of our times and strength of salvation, man. Because we're going to be put into all types of situations and obstacles, and we have to endure and go through that tribulation. It says, through much tribulation shall ye enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. These are things we have to remember, man. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. Call halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom. And a Bible ball. Shalom.